Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ace and I'm back with another reaction video. Here we go. Alright, so today I'm going to be reacting to So Emotional by Whitney Houston. Now, according to Wikipedia, this song is from her second album, Whitney. This song was released as the third single from that album in 1987. So yeah, let's get into it and see what this is going to be about.
I don't know why I like it. I just do.
All right, let's pause for a minute. Okay, so I like how it opens with the snaps and cowbell, the distorto guitar vrooms, staccato synth pings, thumping snare hits, minimalistic keyboard melodies are all interesting. So yeah, so far so good. Let's keep going.
Shocking love can do.
Okay. Whitney, I see you. All right, So Emotional. Let me get into what I think the song is about. So the song seems to be about being so aroused that you can't concentrate on much else. Whitney has had a physical past with the subject of her infatuation and feels deprived whenever she's not in a room with them. You know you're sprung when you admit that when they speak, you just watch their mouth. More interesting is that she admits to presently being with someone else, but she is still obsessed with whatever dalliances that they had before. So the song has a lot of spirit and energy. Sonically, it seeks to overwhelm your senses, and it does, which is part of what makes it so enjoyable. The songwriting is remarkably solid. The melodies are hard-hitting and they stick. I really like the B section that leads to the chorus. I love the funky bass line, specifically during that chorus. It really gives the song a lot of character. The quasi-heavy guitar work is durable and the solo is nice, even if a bit formulaic. The synthesizers are vibrant yet skillfully restrained and do a good job of playing in unison with the guitars. While the drum beat here is a bit dated sounding, one of my favorite aspects of 80s music are those big and loud drum snares, so I'm not mad. Whitney's vocals are flawless. Her tone is urgent and uncharacteristically raw, and she also sounds curiously euphoric in her delivery. Furthermore, I like that Whitney does all the vocals herself. The multi-track vocals during the hook are great. I always find it more interesting and intriguing when artists do their own backing vocals and harmonies, and that vocal climax at the end was just thrilling. The video. So Whitney looks very jubilant and buoyant throughout the entire video. She was very pretty and not to mention very tall, like a tree. The dance steps were a bit modest and awkward, but they add a bit of sort of a disconcerting charm to the clip. The juxtaposition of 1 minute Whitney and her band playing around before the show, and then all of a sudden she's in front of a large crowd was, I think, very conspicuous. So I would give the song a letter grade of a B+. Real talk, the song does show its age and has somewhat of a cold and premeditated vibe. The brash guitars, fiery tone, and somewhat harder edge seemed like a calculated move to get in on the whole pop rock slant that was becoming more popular during that time, while still being accessible enough to appeal to that middle of the road listener. I think the plan was executed well enough. Ultimately, the song feels like safe corporatist pop music that could still play on office radio, but it does still come off as slightly different for her. Particularly the quasi-suggestive lyrics, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not sure it's that different. That said, the song still slaps. You know, it's fun with loads of color, energy, and spirit. The chorus is very infectious and one that you won't forget. This is Whitney during her prime, and so as usual, the vocals are explosive and fantastic. So I would give the video a letter grade of a C+. The video does a good job of using a similar aesthetic done with other concert-themed rock music videos during that time. It looks vaguely reminiscent of the video for Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi, and while some of the pre-show rehearsal footage comes off as a bit staged, it was also interesting to see it mixed in with the actual performance. However, I must ding it for overdubbing it with the studio version of the song as opposed to using the audio from the actual live performance. I think that would have been more interesting. So the overall grade for everything is a B. I definitely think that this is iPod and playlist worthy, but what do you think? What do you think about Whitney Houston So Emotional? Leave me some comments, like and subscribe, and until next time, peace.